Okay, we're going to take a trip to the after the storm trip. We're going to take the dog to the day play so she can play for a few hours, and I'm going to stop at the grocery store on the way home. So, now I have to wait and see what that's all about. All right, we're going to take a drive here to the left. See how the neighborhood fared. You know, I got a quarter of a tank of gas, so we're fine. Oh, it's not as bad as the last snowstorm. But I don't think anybody bothered to come and do the street. I think it just dried off on its own yesterday. Well, maybe there's a little bit of stuff gathered here on the edges. Maybe somebody scraped it. It's hard to tell. There's a pile there. Somebody must have scraped this. Of course, that guy could have used his snowblower on it. This is where my helper, Brian, lives. And his son, Bryce, does the dog. It's this house here, this yellowy beige color with a gray Jeep in front of it. And the little golf thing. That's how the kids come around to clear my snow off. They got a ride in that golf cart. All right. Boy, it's hot in here. The streets look really nice. Clean. The last snowstorm, it took several days for them to get the snow off the roads. All right, here we go. The main street, and it's clear. Nice Christmassy scene, isn't it? This little house with the big deck here, they just added that deck. That used to be the smallest house in the neighborhood. Oh, and they're putting some new ones in over here. There's a little neighborhood graveyard. I've yet to decide who's in there. Probably none of my relatives, so it's not on the high priority. Oh, there's a little tiny house there too. In the springtime, this is a beautiful, fun street to drive on. In the wintertime, not so much. These lots are filling up. Now the school took a snow day a couple of days ago. I don't know if they're still in, they come back in session or still on vacation. If it's a snow day, I'm not sure that the teachers get all that time off, but let's take a look. Oh, it looks pretty empty. Oh, the parking lot is full. Kids must be back in session. Oh, these guys put a big old fence up. That was a rundown 1928 vintage home, and it got refurbished and probably $400,000 home now. Oh my goodness, the sun is coming out. It's going to be awful. It's this snow. You can tell the houses along here that don't have proper insulation because their roofs, the roof is melting. All this snow, all that heat from inside is melting the roof. Well, there's a good example right there. The guy needs some insulation. Oh, look at this house. It's got an attic full of heat. Uh-oh, there's a sign here on my shortcut. Let's see what it says. Road closed, high water. Oh dear. I guess I can't get through. Well, we'll have to go around. That's the road, the curvy road that goes underneath the railroad. We'll take a little trip here through the nice subdivision and cross over the railroad somewhere along the line. Now this neighborhood is called Clearview, and it's a very nice neighborhood. It's quite old, as these things go around here. It predates my neighborhood. But when we were looking for a home, the agent brought us to this neighborhood, and he showed us this house up here, the one on the left, on the corner. It's painted gray up here. And we didn't even get out of the car. Terry looked around at the neighborhood and said, "This is too much of a subdivision." He says, "I don't like it. Let's keep going." So we didn't even go in to see that one. But now I drive through this neighborhood all the time. And I look at it and say, you know, we could be living right there. I don't know, something, my heater is working overtime for some reason. It's hot in the car. Oh, maybe the sun is coming through the windows too. Even these homes in this subdivision, a lot of them don't have insulation. Yeah, it's craziness. Okay, clear on the right. All right, it's clear to go. All right, that's good. Here on the corner, it's the YMCA. I have a membership, but I haven't been there recently. It's just a lot of work for me to do that. But I'm feeling like maybe I should get back to it. I wouldn't come at this hour. Look at this parking lot. It's pretty busy in there. But if you come earlier in the morning, it's not so crowded. This is a neighborhood where the dog got away from me when she was a puppy, or young anyway. That's CVS up here on the corner. She got away and she ran down that neighborhood to the right. I found her because she found some people down there that were having a barbecue on the back deck. And so she walked up to join the party and they saw her collar and kept her for me. Well, here's the railroad that we would have gone under. Now we're going over the railroad. this little industrial section back here. There's the old road before they built this nice 6-lane business. Used to go down in those trees. So there's a shortcut. If traffic's ever too busy, you can go through the industrial business there and find your way out without going through that intersection. Now this dog park is in these industrial buildings, so if it's inclement weather, they have plenty of space inside. But on a nice day like today, they have an outdoor yard. It's kind of muddy, but we'll see if they let them out. See that fenced-in area? That's their outside play area. All right, we're gonna pause this movie for a while I take the dog in there. Okay, we're done. We got Charlotte in. The folks there at the place, they like Charlotte. Apparently she's very nice with them too. So she has some good friends there. All right, here's a small hill. I have this feature that if I step on the brakes will hold me and won't slide the car back, but I guess I'm gonna have to try it out today. I set them and see, it doesn't roll back. Wonderful. Here we go. Anyway, we're having a little tour, so it means I get to do some sightseeing here. This is the huge Baptist church, which is popular in this neighborhood. And over there, I'll drive over there and make the U-turn. Over there is the White Oaks Animal Hospital. That's where Charlotte has all of her care. Terry used to be a big fan of this. I mean, they all knew her because she'd bring in her cats all the time for care. I don't think they know my name, even though I come in a lot. They say, Mr. Spencer. But for Terry, he was, oh, Terry, glad to see you. But not me. Oh, well. All right, look at this barn. This guy still farms here. I don't know. I don't know what he's holding out for. Everybody else sold out. There's a duck pond on the other side that Annie B and I used to go to, but this farmer here fenced it off. It's a little more difficult to get to. I will do that someday. Now up here on the right is our favorite pizza place. My son Michael, actually my daughter-in-law Jennifer, put me onto it. There it is, Padrino's. She was looking for something to eat on her phone and she found it. They're three or four brothers, and they started off up in Dale City where Mike and Jenny lived for a long time. And so they got used to that particular, what do you call it, a recipe for making their pizza, and it is very good. And they also make a folded over pizza that's like a sandwich. Can't remember what it's called, but that's also very tasty. That was my cleaners there on the corner for a long time, but they went out of business in the COVID days, and it was real convenient when I would turn in 5 shirts and pants every week because I was working. But now that I don't work, I wear t-shirts, put those in the washing machine. It's not like I have a need for dry cleaners, but still it was convenient. Okay, here's our store. These houses on the left were all built by the high school tech training people. They did a nice job. They used up all the lots right there, so they had to go find a new place to do that. Someday if I make a movie over there, I'll show you where they've gotten to. Let's see. Well, here. Okay, we got the shopping done. So now all we have to do is get ourselves home. Everyone was very cheerful in the store today. It's like the sunny skies and the melting snow is making everybody happy today.
Tuesday at 7 p.m.
I don't know what this guy's doing here next to me.
Things getting better. Sunny skies this afternoon. Breezy with highs near 50. It'll be clear and blustery tonight. Lows dropping down to 26 degrees with gusty north. Few clouds, 43 degrees.
There used to be a little restaurant over here at this plaza, Leland Plaza. It's not there anymore. But Colleen used to go there, and she knew the people pretty well. And it was a sad story. The son was in jail for drugs and stuff like that. A lot of gossip when I go around with Charlotte, with Colleen to the store or something. That's his farm down there. Abraham's got a little cemetery up here on the right. Want to take a picture of that someday as well. It's hard to get to because of all this traffic, but that's the cemetery right there on the side. Oops. This bridge is going to go out of commission for a year soon. When the bridge goes out of commission, we'll have to turn left here and go past the Primer House Road to the next bridge and then take it around. So it's quite a big detour. One of the reasons we are bought in this neighborhood is because there's a train station, look, see right here on the left. And let's see if it's full of cars. Well, not so full. I guess people are not paying attention to the no more remote work edict from the new president. They spent a couple, 2-3 years here at Fredericksburg trying to get across the river. I don't think they were ever successful here. They finally did farther down, or farther upstream, if you will, at Chancellorville. To this day, it's hard to get across that silly river. This is one of the few places you can get across the river. The freeway goes there. And in the summertime, the traffic is just, it's just awful. So I don't go on that road very much. Here's the turn. The guy in front of us, he needs some attic insulation. My house. The roof covered with snow. That's good. Okay, home sweet home. Thanks for coming along for this ride. See you next time.